Holy shit, there's a lot of people in this video.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Okay.
Well, it's appropriate.
Yeah.
You need a squad.
We're the Suicide Squad, I guess.
Right. I just want to say, after watching that movie, I feel like I commit suicide.
That
wasn't that bad, dude.
Should we start with introductions? Because I don't think the YouTube crowd knows you guys.
They should.
No,
We're all
I am
freaking
at this
important.
point.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? How dare you not know these people who you've never seen before?
Right.
Those of you that were there for the Scooby-Doo stream, you should know, like, at least us.
That's true.
Yeah, all three people.
So I think I'm the
That
only
entices
one.
them to go back and watch the old footage.
Oh, what about our old video with your Choco Vino thing too?
that got eaten by Blip.
Oh
Are
wow.
you kidding me?
I know.
So
That's
wait.
old.
So I'm the only one that nobody actually knows
That's
that at
true.
this
Yeah,
point.
you're right.
You're the hidden Jew.
You're the only person.
You racist.
Oh, we're off to a great start.
Yeah, racism. Anyway, do you guys want to just introduce yourselves?
Reminder, I'm Mike. Sometimes DK.
Yeah.
I'm Brian, not Byron, like you people fucked up in the past. It's
Shut up,
Brian.
Byron.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Byron.
He just
That's
wants to be
sticky.
called Brian because it sounds cooler.
You're the one who brought up Animal Festival Orlando.
Yeah, that's
One of the
back in
greatest
day.
outtakes of all time.
All right.
day.
Do you guys have any other inside jokes you want to that no one's gonna get?
Nah, it's
All
Because
right.
fuck Blip.
You can figure
Yeah.
all these jokes off the second episode of Planet Rob's Transmission, so have fun looking back on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go in his archives, you'll find it.
Probably, whatever.
Unfortunately, that episode has been deleted.
Yes, it's all been deleted.
So,
No one must know.
So we did.
I Amanda Wallered that whole thing.
Wow.
Speaking of which, I think
Viola Davis as Amanda Waller nailed it.
Totally.
yeah,
She did.
that was one of the things I was worried about because that's whenever you're doing new characters that have never had a movie like Harley Quinn, you're always worried about like, is it gonna be good? Because I don't know, man. I've seen Batman vs Superman and DC has hurt me already, and so I wasn't really feeling this one, but I saw it, and I'm not upset that I saw it.
Exactly.
So, it's a start.
This one was worth my money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, everyone
Except for him.
but him. enjoyed it.
I have my own reasons for how I feel.
Would you like to share?
No, because, wait, hold on. Should I introduce myself?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
you
say.
probably-
Hi,
already.
I'm Jason, also known as Ferret.
Okay.
So I would like to start off at least, because I'm the dissonant in the group, where I was just very, very upset with the movie. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't good, you know? Like, I don't know, what else can I say? Like,
It was pretty bad, but it was also pretty good.
it was like... Okay, so... I would, you know what, it's like you go to eat, like, cake, and then you find out that it's meatloaf. Yeah, okay, meatloaf sometimes is good, but you went in with cake, and then you had a cup of milk, and now you have diarrhea all night. Suicide Squad.
You know there is there is such a
I
thing
went
as
and
meatloaf
expected
cake.
meatloaf. So
See, everyone
Yeah.
else was expecting meatloaf. I was expecting cake.
I expected liver and onions, and I got
Ooh, that's bad, man. I didn't
foie
expect
gras.
that.
I got something that wasn't.
Foie gras. Yeah,
Yeah,
just dead
whatever.
bird. Thanks. Yeah, it was dead bird, like a delicatessen. You had to like experience it to appreciate it. I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're at least all in agreement that everyone just nailed their parts. Who?
I'll be over here.
Oh, boy.
He's
You're out
upset
of the
about
video.
Slipknot.
You're banished.
No,
Okay.
no, fuck
Okay.
you.
I have a
Man,
few
it's like-
things.
Fuck you.
I have-
That was
okay. First of
so
all,
bad.
were we really upset that a character named Slipknot was killed off early?
I was expecting.
I had
music.
never even heard of this character, and they introduced him as the man who can climb anything. That is not a superpower. Climbing something is not a superpower unless you're Spider-Man, in which case it's a byproduct of a
Speaking of
superpower.
Spider-Man, one of his villains, Batroc the Leaper. Ooh!
Ooh.
You're mad that Slipknot can climb anything, but Harley Quinn's special power is she looks good in hot pants. Let's be real here. She swung the baseball bat. She is the Babe Ruth of the group.
Yeah, well,
Quite
she
literally, I
she
guess.
swung that bat real good.
did?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She jumped good.
The bat
Also,
used to
she
tap
had
her.
personality.
She did.
For which one?
Slipknot, all of them.
Yeah.
Slipknot was a dude with a grappling gun. Guess what? So's Batman. So,
The bat is still alive though.
yeah.
They
No, and nothing of value was lost. Slipknot is dead. No one cares.
It was just such a waste of like all of that because it's all like, here's the main squad.
Yeah.
Also, look, Captain Kangaroo, because I'm gonna fucking say that from now on. They throw him in, and it was all like, oh, also check out this other guy we've made no mention of because
Yeah.
we explicitly are gonna kill him 3 minutes in. They could have used that 3 minutes to do anything else.
Well, they did that with Assault on Arkham too. They
Well, but-
introduced this badass dude who was like, I don't believe there's a thing in my neck, and he runs off and he blows up.
That's the
Yeah, but-
exact purpose Slipknot
They-
served.
let's-
Yeah.
Why the bombs were real.
Why
did
didn't we
Prove
just
that
watch
everybody was
that?
expendable.
Exactly.
Well, we could have when we were here before.
That dude got Indiana Jones, all right? That he straight up was all like, "I'm super cool, check it out," and they're all like, "No,
Yeah.
I got diarrhea from this movie, so I don't feel like acting."
All right. Whatever. It's just,
Fuck you. Fuck
let's
this
see.
movie.
I can only think of a few problems I had with this. First off, and I mentioned this in the theater, and we were talking about it. Croc was way too tiny.
Oh yeah.
Killer Croc is a goddamn
He's
monster.
Fucking humongous.
When I think Killer Croc, I think the guy from the Arkham video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's huge and will rip you in half.
6'3".
This-
always.
But then who would
Yeah.
they have got to
Croc-
play someone
I
that
don't
size
know.
outside of CGing it, because that wouldn't have looked that
at
good.
the
They
very
wanted
least,
practical effects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that, but maybe they could have did like a camera shot, maybe somehow shoot it so he
Hobbit.
looks bigger.
Just find
Yeah,
some
Hobbit.
regular,
Hobbit.
really
Yeah.
fit dude and just
Yeah.
put him on hormone
Fabio.
therapy.
Fabio would have been perfect. He's tall,
Yeah.
he's big,
Fabio?
and I would have
He's
loved to
like
have seen him.
50.
The mountain.
The mountain would
Yeah,
be
get
good.
Khal Drogo and just like
Khal
void him up.
No, they couldn't
Even
do that
more
though
than he already is.
because then he would be Aquaman, and that would be too ironic. Killer Croc, Aquaman. They both live in water. Meh, the fans are gonna
He'd
die.
be acting against himself too, so yeah, you
Yeah,
got that.
yeah, that's too bad. I don't know. That was more of a nitpick, but like I said, just every time you see Killer Croc, he's huge. And there was this dude. There were scenes where, like, he was standing next to Captain Kangaroo, and he was I'm going to because it's too funny. Where he looked like he looked like he was shorter than he was.
No, he was.
I know. You can't be upstaged by Captain Boomerang. What the fuck?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Like Captain Boomerang was like that one person that like showed up to the party and no one told him to leave because they felt bad.
Yeah, he was kind of wedged in there too. I know he was part of the squad, but
Yeah, but
again, just like with Slipknot, he's a guy. He throws a boomerang. But
Good.
In the meantime, we have Deadshot, who never misses a shot. We have a guy that can set things on fire with his mind.
That
We have
guy's
Killer
pretty
Croc.
you even had Katana in there.
Yeah,
That shit
Katana,
bossed
who has a
out.
sword that can steal people's souls. And here's a guy, I have a boomerang.
Let's recount all the times he actually used the boomerang. There was the one time he threw it at a dude and it ricocheted off his head and he died.
Yeah.
Didn't even come back. There was the main fight where he threw it and then caught him because Katana caught him.
Yeah.
There was the video camera boomerang.
Which was actually like the most useful he was
Right.
in that movie.
So he was the Batman part, and then he had it so it blew up. That's what, 5 boomerangs for a guy whose name is Captain Boomerang. We saw
He
more
kept
of his.
losing them.
We saw more of his stupid pink unicorn than we did of
Yeah,
him doing
and
anything
you know what?
useful.
I was disappointed
it.
at the end when like Enchantress was going, "Oh yes, you can have anything you want." They were all seeing their ideal world. Where was his ideal world where he was
Right.
just frolicking with pink?
DVD extras.
I
Wait
actually
for the
wanted-
Ultimate
right.
Edition.
I know,
You know
right?
what? That
would have been. That was a missed opportunity.
That
Well,
should have been
that-
at the end of the credits.
Well, the thing
Yes.
is, the movie
Right.
was edited twice, so
Yeah,
it might
it's
end up in
true.
an Ultimate Edition.
I have a feeling that's going to be an extra.
Also, I feel like this is what his ultimate reality would have been. A pink unicorn would have jumped up in front of him, and then he would have like snapped the neck back and drank it like his beer, and then threw a boomerang.
and it would be rainbow.
And he came back with 3 of them.
It's like, it's like a My Little Pony thing?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, and then another unicorn comes by and it's
There-
Deadpool on it.
There's
that I like.
Wrong set. Sorry, folks.
there's a fan fiction for you. Captain Boomerang goes to BronyCon.
oh my god.
And meets up with Deadpool.
Write it!
Right.
Write it! I'm encouraging this.
You're an awful person.
And
And
the,
if you make a video of it, we'll like and subscribe.
yeah. The other thing I kind of had an issue with, and this was kind of a long-standing thing with the film, as great as Jared Leto was as the Joker,
Thank you.
I'm still not sold on the design.
Too many tattoos.
The grill. The grill.
Yeah.
The tattoos I'm fine with because they're covered up most of the time, but the grill, like, why does the Joker have metal teeth? He's not a James Bond villain. He's a Batman villain.
They should have called him Slipknot for all that metal.
Well played.
Here's one of the big problems. Why the fuck was the Joker in this movie?
To establish the Joker for the
future.
DC animated or DC cinematic universe.
So essentially, they shoehorned a subplot that had nothing to do with the main movie to make you like Harley Quinn more and to let you know that the Joker exists in the Batman universe. They might as well have just been all like, hey guys, we're just going to show you 3 clips of the Joker, Suicide Squad, the end.
Yeah,
It's that's kind of like what they did with Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
The little clips from Luthor's files and Wonder Woman because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like this is how I could have imagined it. And I think DC, if you're listening, fuck everyone else you have. Hire me. I will make movies so grand that Marvel will literally come to me and steal me from you.
But don't fire Jeff Johns.
No, you know, Jeff Johns wasn't too bad, but yeah, fuck it. Hire me. I'm going to make you guys movies. It'll be better. So, it should have been Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad. At the very end, after all was said and done, then the Joker comes in, fucking, like, steals Harley Quinn, and that leads into the second movie. Right there, instant sequel, they have to now fight the Joker.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. That would have been all you need to establish the Joker, because we all know who he is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we're like, who the fuck's this guy, Captain Kangaroo?
We know who the Joker is, but we didn't know which Joker this was.
That
was the biggest
It doesn't
question.
matter, though, because you could have just dropped the hint like they did with that fucking X-Men movie, where they're all like, oh, look, Wolverine's in it. Ha-ha!
Oh.
That's really awesome. There was no reason for it. And I feel like that was one of the things that it was such an affront to me in this entire movie was just the fucking Joker was there and like I didn't give a shit. I wanted to see the Suicide Squad do cool action shit, be super badass and villains, murdering innocent people while saving them. Like, no, the Joker was in it. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
You done?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry, get it all out, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vent. So, all right. What else should we talk? Should we talk about the villain of this movie, who I think was bullshit?
You mean the Joker?
Not the Joker.
Damn it.
The Enchantress.
Enchantress. Not Marvel's Enchantress.
Gozer.
Yeah, Gozer. DC's Enchantress.
For the record, this was a better Ghostbusters reboot than the actual Ghostbusters.
Yes, it was. So
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna...
So here's the thing. Now we've mentioned both Batman v Superman and Ghostbusters in our videos. That's just going to be the running thing now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this movie made me realize how little I know about DC, like B-list and C-list characters. Because I've always been a Marvel guy. I can tell. I can recognize a lot of like the lesser mainstream Marvel characters. I had no idea who Diablo was. I had no idea who Slipknot was, and I didn't care. I knew I knew Deadshot. I knew Harley Quinn, obviously. I have no idea who this villain was. It was just some witch that they found in a hole in the ground who possessed some lady, and then she wants to destroy the world with her brother, I guess, who had no name, who just
Sealed brother in a can.
Yeah, sealed brother in a can.
I like
I
how
think that's what the credits said.
Incubus in a can.
Incubus in a can. I think that's what it said exactly.
Is that a real character? I've never heard of this.
It is.
So-
She's not really a minor character, but they don't pull her out because she's like, oh, she can do anything, anytime,
Apparently.
for no reason.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be Raven. The way they were describing her,
yeah.
that would have been great. If they established Raven in there.
See, that would have been totally cool. They could have just gotten rid of the Joker and had the Raven there.
Here's the thing, though. In
Joker.
Assault on Arkham, the plot of the movie was they had to infiltrate Arkham to get the Riddler out because he knew something. That feels like more like something they would do. The plot of this movie was we're going to assemble a team of people to take down Superman if they need to. So we're going to get Harley Quinn, who has a bat, Captain Boomerang, who has a boomerang, there's one dude who lights stuff on fire, Deadshot, who shoots bullets, who are deflected by Superman. How are they going to take down Superman?
Maybe if they have kryptonite bullets, at least.
I guess. All right,
Why don't they just use Batman to take down Superman? That seems way more in continuity with what actually is
well,
done in DC.
that kind of tied into the very last scene with Amanda Waller and Bruce Wayne, because
Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoilers, but whatever. So so
I think we're well past spoiler territory.
We never remember to warn people.
I just
about
assume
spoilers.
not many people stayed through the part of the movie, from about 20 minutes in, so spoiler alert.
well, I don't know, we did. So
Yeah, well, fuck you
anyway,
guys.
so they were together, and Amanda Waller gave him the files on all the other the upcoming metahumans for the Justice League movie, and he was basically like, "Let us handle those kinds of things, okay?" So it kind of undermined the Suicide Squad, because if they were supposed to be the ones to take down a crazed Superman, then what's the point now?
Oh, now you're all like, why do we have this movie? Fuck you. Movie was terrible. Thank you for justifying every hate
I still enjoyed this movie. It just has a plot hole. That's it.
But in the DC
even
universe,
Vindicated itself.
but in the
at end.
DC universe, does the normal Suicide Squad actually interact against the Justice League or anything
Oh, yeah.
like that? I mean,
Well,
I don't know enough about DC, but I thought this
I
movie was
assume
okay.
they did. Honestly, Assault on Arkham was my introduction to the Suicide Squad. I didn't
Okay.
even know this was a thing. And even in that movie, they had a better team. Like, if you were going to take out Superman, you had more people with powers. Like,
Well,
you had Killer Frost,
instead of Diablo.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
fair
fire
exchange,
and
fire
ice.
and
Well,
ice.
they already
Yeah.
used up Killer Frost in Legends of Tomorrow, so
Or
they
in the
fucked
Flash
themselves.
TV series, they've already used Killer Frost.
True.
Yeah.
They're trying to
And
keep as little overlap between the two.
Yeah, the TVs are not allowed to be near the movies.
Even though we had Captain Boomerang in both the Flash and
Was it the
this
same?
movie.
Was it the same Captain
Is it
Boomerang?
Jai
Same
Courtney?
character?
Well, not the same actor, but the same
okay.
character. It was
Yeah.
Well,
Captain
you knew what we
Boomerang.
meant. So they used two completely different useless guys that are. One is actually like a Flash villain, like a hardcore, like original OG badass, and they made him fucking stupid as shit.
I'm gonna put up your email address under this video so people
Send
can just
hate
come
mail.
to
Yes,
this.
there you go.
If you hate what I'm saying, fuck you.
I'm gonna put
No,
your-
I'm just kidding.
If you hate what he says, like and subscribe.
Everyone is wrong.
Rage.
Everyone's wrong but me.
No, but all of you guys.
At Ferret on Twitter with a PH.
Shit.
So-
Okay. Swirly little ad thing. PHARRIT.
I hope you're spelling it right.
Yeah, I am. And I even did the finger thing, so if he's cool enough to do the edit, you can do like this. The more you know.
What do you think this is? Because science?
Yeah.
Science. But yeah, feel free to agree with me. I'm okay with that.
I was like, look, I had some issues with this movie, but I didn't hate it. I still enjoyed quite a bit of it. I still felt
I
like,
didn't leave the theater angry.
yeah,
Solid.
I still felt like invested in these characters. I cared
Unlike
about
Batman v
Deadshot and
Superman.
his family. You know, I thought Harley Quinn was great. I wish she used the accent a little more. Like she was trying to go, because when I hear Harley Quinn, all I hear is "Oh, Mr. J." You know,
That was probably the best part of the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
honestly,
that
was
scene was
reliving. Like, yeah, the very beginning with the suit. It was
she
like,
had the
full
suit
outfit,
on.
yeah.
Yes.
It was so good.
So
you know,
good.
I keep forgetting that she came from the animated series.
yeah.
Like that was what, like she's felt like a character that's just been around since the beginning.
Well, that's. I mean, we're all like what 10 when we first saw the animated
Yeah.
series.
Oh yeah.
Except for you.
Yeah.
You were like 40.
14, probably.
Yeah,
14.
whatever.
Just
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But
You know what? I actually should mention something. I didn't know that Harley Quinn was an original character for the animated series when I first watched it. I thought she was based off the girl from the Tim Burton movie, the one with the mask.
Oh,
Alicia. Yeah,
Alicia,
I thought that's who that was supposed to be for the longest time.
I
That
heard
was
a
a really
rumor
weak
that
version of
she
it,
was.
though.
Yeah.
Get ready to rage nerd so hard.
Again.
I believe Harley Quinn was actually like an homage to someone who had something to do with Batman, mixed in with like an opera singer. It was just like someone they really loved,
No,
and it was kind of like that portrayal of that person.
I'm trying to remember how she originated.
But that's
'cause
like the
she was actually I don't remember if it was like
she was a doctor and she really loved
Like
Dr. J.
most
No,
PC
the
villains,
character-
she was a doctor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, she. They actually got the idea for her from Days of Our Lives. I want to say.
Probably.
Or one of,
You know what?
No,
It was-
no. Here's the thing. It was one of the soap operas where one
Oh,
of the
soap opera. That's probably what it is. Not opera.
It was a character from a soap opera who dressed as a clown and
Yes,
did
yes.
the Harley Quinn voice, and actually got her to be the voice of Harley Quinn on the show.
Harley
Okay.
Quinn, yeah.
Yeah.
New headcanon. Harley Quinn is based off of Lucille Ball, which makes the Joker Ricky Ricardo. And I feel like that makes it a lot more
Oh
fun.
God!
I can buy into that Ricky Ricardo
Oh!
Joker a lot better. I have to admit that.
Look,
Done.
It hurts that I can
You're
see
welcome.
that
I can see
happening.
that.
Like, why? Babaloo, baby. And then he slaps her. And she's all
Harley,
like,
You got some
ah.
splaining to do.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Totally, that's legit now.
wine.
Now all they need is a dishwasher skit.
Who would be the neighbors?
Eating
Ethel and Fred.
Yeah.
Penguin and Riddler.
Yes! Okay, so next on
Riddler,
Nick at
sure.
Night, Lucille Ball Show, starring Harley Quinn.
Oh my god.
All right, enough of that nonsense.
yeah.
And it's Mr.
Sorry.
Ed starring Ghost Rider.
You mean Nick Cage?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Anyway, before we cross over Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Get Smart, let's does anybody else have anything they want to bring up about this film?
Soundtrack.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, the
music was
soundtrack.
good.
It was very good, but I think they used it a little too much.
Yeah.
I feel like they were trying to Guardians of the Galaxy this movie.
That is true.
Because there was a lot of really great songs in it, but they were like played one after another. Like, here's the thing where we're talking, and now we're gonna montage with whatever song, and then more talking, and then yet another song immediately after.
Well, that was more for like the character introductions, with
Yeah.
giving each of them their own song.
framed it.
Yeah, that was the whole
it
info
was
dump
good.
at the
It just felt like too much.
So what you're
It
saying
did.
is you're gonna rewatch this and be like, wow, what I just said makes this movie seem horrible. Jason is justified.
No, Jason is never justified.
Like and
Wait, wait,
subscribe
wait.
if Jason is justified.
Did I justify
Like
right?
and subscribe if he's not either.
Justified.
Justified League.
No,
Justified.
no.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, I see what you were doing there. I just,
Thank you.
I
Okay,
just-
as long as you acknowledge it, I don't care.
I just refuse to let you have it. So, anyway.
Like and subscribe
So-
if you'll let me have it. Wait. I stand by my words.
If they thumbs down this video, I'm blaming you.
Thumbs down this video if you're terrible.
Thumbs up this video if you think he should shut up.
How are we gonna know?
I don't know.
The analytics.
Yeah.
We'll see when they thumbs down.
When it peaks and when it drops.
Anyway, okay, so we talked about the soundtrack. Anything else?
I really like one of the few things I did like about it was kind of like the way they did the costumes and the ideas behind it. Like Killer Croc, that was super campy and lame, but like it fit. Like they really just the character design for all the Suicide Squad. I feel was
Definitely.
like super on point.
They got Deadshot's costume.
Oh, that was
looked great.
yeah.
They had we mentioned Harley Quinn's jester outfit.
Diablo's tattoos made sense when he went full on Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
The
That was
Enchantress
Mexican
looked
Ghost Rider.
amazing.
That was
I know you
epic.
don't know,
That's
but like that was spot on. Even Katana looked so legit to the comic. Like even with
Definitely.
the scar across where she got cut, that was cool.
Yeah. A lot of attention to detail, and we appreciate that.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like how they used the kind of old Batmobile too in it.
Yeah. Well, that was in wasn't that in Batman v Superman when he had it before Superman smashed it?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another reason I hate that movie.
Among many reasons.
I'm sure Bruce can afford another one.
Probably has a few.
That should know. This one came. This is different than the one from Batman vs Superman. He destroyed the one in that.
Oh, was it different?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Remember,
then,
this all
there you
this all
go.
takes
It's
place
after-
after
He,
BVS.
he went to the
That's true.
Batmobile closet and got another one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than that stupid motorcycle from the Christopher Nolan movies.
It's better than all the Christopher Nolan movies. I'm gonna say it now. Suicide Squad was better than the Dark Knight trilogy. I'm leaving now.
As a trilogy, maybe, but
Send your hate mail to
you're gonna get so many comments on your Twitter.
You know what? That'll be the most I'll ever use Twitter to go. Oh, all these
Yeah.
people hate me.
He's hardly on anyway.
Not all the time.
Yeah. Well, you don't post.
I don't need to post. I just look at the things you post, and
Yeah.
I try to reshare them and everything.
Yeah. So you're just a troll.
No, I actually appreciate the work you do.
Or you're a lurker, rather. That's what I was talking about. That's what I meant. All right, I think we're about done here. So, everyone except for him enjoyed this movie. So, I'd say majority rules that this movie is good.
I'd give it a 7.
I can kind of see why people are not liking it though. I don't think it deserves such a low rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, same thing went for The Killing Joke. I mean, people focus too much on the added stuff at the beginning.
I didn't see that yet.
I have.
I need to watch it.
I actually, I
myself.
filmed the review over it already. I gotta.
Oh,
edit
nice.
So, yeah. Here's the thing: the first half hour of the movie, completely new,
That's
completely
okay.
added, bullshit. So fast forward 30 minutes and then watch the actual adaptation.
So I'd
How
be
long
okay
is-
with that since this was 2.5
How long is it
hours of
supposed to
bullshit.
be?
The whole movie is
So
about
it's Batman
hour
v
and 15
Superman.
hour and 15 minutes.
So then
yeah.
45 minutes is one you have to pay attention
Yeah,
to.
yeah. It's because the comic was so short that there's no way they could have filmed a movie with it. So, anyway, all right. So majority rules. This movie was good. His opinion doesn't matter. And
Give it a watch.
I
It's a solid
agree.
one. Go ahead and watch it.
Hey,
guys.
here's
It
an
actually
idea.
is legit.
Watch the
Yeah.
movie yourself and form your own opinion. Don't be like the Ghostbusters people.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go to a matinee. Save yourself a couple bucks.
My
just
philosophy
a
is
Or
like
if you're a
this.
student, you got your ID, whatever that
Yeah.
can work too.
But-
What if you have a rewards card with whichever theater you
That's
go?
I look at it like this:
Yeah.
if you're a fan
Coupons.
and it's interesting to you, don't go to places like Rotten Tomatoes or any of those other
Yeah.
places. Like, they're great benchmarks, but don't base it on that because it's just like I'm angry at this movie. I will still give it all kinds of good credit, and it didn't deserve such a low rating that it got. I personally had a lot of qualms with it, but I went and saw it with an open mind.
Yeah.
Do yourself the
Yeah.
justice. Watch the movie.
There you go.
Check it out. Make your own opinion. If it was terrible, like and subscribe to this video.
Yeah. All right. The end.